Okay. Hello again, everyone. From the campus of Massasoit Community College in Brockton, Massachusetts, it's the MIAA Division III South Tournament Final between the Wolverines of Westwood High School and the Warriors of Foxborough High School. Dennis Robichaud and the rest of the Foxborough Cable Access crew welcome you to what should be a dandy of a game. Westwood finished the season at 22-1, Foxborough at 18-6. These two teams met as recently as February 18th, which turned out to be a 20-point Westwood victory. But most everyone feels that the score was not indicative of the way the game was played. And we're watching the introductions here of the Westwood High School Wolverines. Matchups concern the middle, where we have 6-foot senior Sandy Matasaskis in the middle against 6-foot center Meredith Kochanek. In the backcourt, talking a little bit before the game to Coach Dan Damish, he's very concerned about the speed and quickness and game-breaking potential of one C.C. White, a 5'4" senior. So they'll be looking to slow things down, play their own game, take the ball high to the hoop, and force Westwood into foul trouble. That's pretty much the game plan that Coach Damish has put up. Westwood High School, coached by Bill Riley. Wolverines have 26 straight Tri-Valley League titles. They finished this season at 22-1 and beat their three previous opponents in the tournament by an average of 34 points. So needless to say, the Foxborough Warriors do not want to be in awe of this team, but Westwood's certainly a very difficult opponent. We're ready for action here at Massasoit Community College. Dennis Robichaud and the rest of the Foxborough Cable Access crew working hard to get things prepared. This is the second in a series of tournament games this afternoon, final games. And not only do we have to work around the crowds from the previous game, but we ended up having some technical difficulties that through the expertise of the crew we were able to overcome. So Foxborough is on the floor. Here come the Westwood girls. Kochanek in the middle, Jen Brown, and Hailey Fox up front. In the backcourt it'll be Michelle Newman and Stephanie Hickok side in the game. Excuse me, that's Sarah Withers. Foxborough controls the tip. Newman over to Fox. Fox throwing it down back to Newman. Newman over to Fox. Back to Newman. She takes a three. It's good. So Foxborough draws first blood with a three. Here's number 5, C.C. White. Goes back this side to number 11. Anyway, caught, but stolen by Foxborough. Michelle Newman, who had an outstanding game in the semifinals. is back again. And you can see here at the outset that Foxboro is trying to slow the ball down. Here's another three from the outside, and that one also goes. Hailey Fox with 2 threes from outside. Foxboro with a quick 6-0 lead, and we haven't played a minute. 15:02 to play in the first half. Foxboro out to a quick 6-0 lead. Westwood slowing it down. Round on the outside, back in the middle to number 11, Emily Clark. Clark in the quarter to Maureen Sullivan, back to Clark. CC Wright. Back and ball temporarily tipped, back down to 3. The shot's up, it's an air ball, and out of bounds, and it'll be Foxboro ball. Foxboro with a quick 6-0 lead and the ball. And in the early going, establishing momentum and letting the Westwood Wolverines know in no uncertain terms that they are not in awe of this team at all. Foxboro with a very quick start. Hailey Fox through the fingers and out of bounds. It'll be Westwood ball. Tracy Howard into CC White. CC starts it up slowly. Semi-pressed by Michelle Newman. There's Hailey Fox. There goes Newman up the middle and rejected, but fouled. Meredith Kochanek with the foul. That's the first foul of the game. Brings CC White to the line. CC, a 5'4" senior, and is the spark plug of a very talented Westwood team. First shot is off the rim and out. So Westwood yet to score. White, the second of 2. Shot goes, so Westwood finally on the board. Foxboro 6, Westwood 1. We're in the early going of the first half. A couple of quick 3-pointers by Hailey Fox. Somewhat stunned Westwood. Now the game settling down. Here's Fox on the outside, back in the middle of Kochanek, off the fingers and taken over by 44, Tracy Howard. Tracy brings it up, got it by Hailey Fox. In the corner to White, CC White. Back toward the middle, back to Howard, back to Fox. Back to Howard, down in the corner, to the basket, up and out, rebounded by Jen Brown. Good Foxboro defense there in the early going. Michelle Newman over to Hailey Fox. Fox back to Newman. Newman to Fox. Far corner to Jen Brown. Fakes, goes back up, throws it up off the rim and good. First points of the game for Jen Brown. 1,000-point scorer for the Foxboro Warriors in her junior year. Has been a force in the previous 2 games. I should say 3 games. I've only seen 2, but I guess she was in the Canton game as well. Near side, ball put up off the rim, rebounded, and a jump ball. Jen Brown and Tracy Howard. The inbounded by Tracy Howard. Have our first substitution of the game for Westwood. Number 30, Heather Bennett into the game. And number 10, Maureen Sullivan, is out. Here's Tracy Howard. Tracy back to number 15, Sandy Martisauskas. Ball is up, off the rim, out. Rebounded by Kochanek, off to Newman. Michelle Newman. Guided by CC White. Down to Sarah Witters. Ball deflected and rebounded and taken over. Here's CC White, down court and open, and laid up and in by number 15, Sandy Martisauskas. Here's Michelle Newman being pressed in the backcourt. Now up to Jen Brown, up over midcourt. Jen all the way to the basket, lays it up, won't go, but she's fouled. .21 to play in the first half. Foxboro with an 8-3 lead, and Jen Brown at the line. First shot goes. As we wait for Dan Damish to give instructions to his players. First Meredith Kochanek and now Sarah Withers. Jen Brown will be at the line to shoot her second of 2. Let's see what's going on here. Obviously, these two teams are in a position to give us a ball game that would be a memorable one, but at this stage, it's almost to the situation where both teams want to see what the other one is going to come up with. Dan Damish indicated that they want to be able to dictate the pace of this game, slow it down, force the ball down low, and take it to the hoop and see if they can get early foul trouble on Westwood to force them out of their game. So that's been the early philosophy, and thus far I'd have to say he'd be very pleased with the way things have worked out. A couple of quick three-pointers by Hailey Fox gave Foxborough a quick 6-0 lead. They're up 8-3 now. We have 12:25 to play in the first half. Jen Brown at the line. And I don't really know what's going on, but we're waiting very patiently for a return to action. And we're ready. I think, well, I don't really know if this is a tactic on anyone's part. Referee back to the scorer's table once again. He's been over here 2 times previously. I think we're finally ready. Yeah, crowd appreciates it. Took us a while. Back to Jen Brown at the line. Second of 2, and it's good. Foxborough 10, Westwood 3. CC White with the ball, being pressured in the backcourt by Michelle Newman and Hailey Fox. This tactic simply a tactic that worked very well in the previous games, but employed very conservatively in this game thus far by Coach Dan Damish. There's a shot that goes by Westwood's number 30, Heather Bennett. 10-5, Foxborough up by 5. First half action in the MIAA Division III South final game. Michelle got it closely by CC White. CC up to Sarah Withers. Sarah brings it in down close, stops, sets, and shoots and scores. 12-5, Foxborough, 7-point lead, 11:37 to play in the first half. CC White, to the far side of number 22, Laura Petru. Back to White, got it by Fox, to Petru. Back to Fox, White. That ball is tipped by Hailey Fox and taken over by Michelle Newman. And Foxborough called for a double dribble. So the ball will go over to Westwood. CC White. Got it by Hailey Fox. Tries to take it back into the middle and throw it away. Foxborough ball. So miscues on the part of both teams. And Foxborough gets back to where they were a couple of seconds ago with the ball. And a 7-point lead, 12-5. Here's Sarah Withers, near side to Hailey Fox. Back to Withers, pressured in the backcourt. Double teamed. Now here's Hailey Fox. Hailey able to get away, sees some open floor, moves it right up to the hole, is rejected by number 15, Sadie Matasauskas, and a foul was called on Foxborough. So 6-foot center Sandy Matasauskas making her presence felt really for the first time. CC White brings the ball up, guarded by Fox, into Matasauskas. Far side to number 22, Laura Petru. Petrus, back in the middle to CC White. Near side to number 10, Maureen Sullivan, back to White. White in the middle, Matasauskas, who puts it up, won't go. Rebounded by Foxborough. Michelle Newman, up the floor, but taken and Hailey Fox able to come out of the scrum. Over to Michelle Newman. Back to Fox. Here's a three. It's up and won't go. Off the rim and out, but rebounded underneath by Sarah Withers. Puts it back up. Still won't go. Loose ball. And taken over by Hailey Fox on the floor. And it'll be Westwood ball. So good offensive boards there on the part of the Warriors, but unable to get the ball to fall. Westwood ball, 10:15 to play in the first half. Foxborough is still up by 7 at 12-5. And I thought it should have been Foxborough possession, and it will be. Sarah Withers will inbound the ball. And to Jen Brown, to the middle, up, over, and in. Over Sandy Matasaskis. Jen Brown becoming more and more of a factor here. Westwood down into the corner. Back now to Petru. Near side to Emily Clark. Far side to number 22, Laura Petru. Here's a three, won't go. Off the rim and taken by Hailey Fox, and she's fouled. Fouls on Maureen Sullivan at Westwood. And a timeout is called. Timeout called by Westwood coach Bill Riley. 9:49 to play in the first half. Foxborough up by 9 at 14-5 and have played an outstanding game in the early going here. Have played well defensively. Had two quick three-pointers on the first two shots of the game by Hailey Fox, getting them underway very quickly, and really have not relinquished anything in the way of Westwood coming back and getting back into this game in the early going. So if they continue to play like this, it could be a long night for the Wolverines. We'll see. First time out of the game taken by Foxborough. Coach has to be very, very pleased with the way his team has responded thus far. Okay, teams back on the floor. It'll be Foxborough ball. Sarah Withers to inbound. Backcourt pressure on the part of Westwood, but Michelle Newman stripped of the ball by number 5, but a foul is called. Fouls on Foxborough's Michelle Newman. So, Bill Riley changing tactics somewhat, pressuring Foxborough in the backcourt, and on that occasion it worked. CC White. Near side, Emily Clark. Back to White. She puts up a three, won't go. Off the rim and out. Rebounded by Jen Brown. Jen Brown to Michelle Newman. Michelle Newman guarded by CC White. Michelle doing a fine job. Here's Hailey Fox. Over to Newman. Newman steps up to Hailey Fox. Down low to Jen Brown. Jen Brown is fouled. And I'm sorry, that was 24, not 34. That's Sarah Withers. And that brings Stephanie Hickox, number 20, into the ballgame. She'll inbound here. Here's a deflection by Sandy Matasaskis. It'll be Foxborough ball. Stephanie back to Michelle Newman. Michelle to Hailey Fox. Hailey steps up to the line. Over to Michelle Newman. She takes it from there, and it goes. So the guards doing the job for the Foxborough Warriors as they extend their lead to 11, 16-5. Down low to Heather Bennett. Now it's back to CC White. You can see CC is definitely the spark plug of the offense. Down underneath, won't go. Rebounded by Jen Brown. Jen to Michelle Newman. Good Foxborough defense. Jen Brown, far side, back to the middle, goes up, and off the rim and out. Rebounded by 15, Sandy Matasaskis. Off to CC White. CC up the middle, goes toward the hole, goes up and off, and rebounded back up. Whoa, still won't go. Foxborough rebound by number 20, Stephanie Hickox. Here's Michelle Newman, got it by CC White. Foxboro up by 11, 16-5, 8:17 to play in the first half. Here's Hailey Fox. Finds Jen Brown, down low, she's up, won't go. Rebounded by Kochanek, but taken away by number 30, Heather Bennett. Bennett to White. Bennett goes all the way down and is stripped to the ball by Meredith Kochanek. Good Foxboro defense again. Here's Michelle Newman. Hailey Fox finds Jen Brown. Jen goes right down the middle, off the backboard, and it is tied up, and a call for traveling after being tied up by Meredith Kochanek. It'll be Foxboro ball. And Bill Riley making some substitutions for Westwood. Here's Michelle Newman into Jen Brown, off her fingertips, and it'll be Westwood ball. 7:45 to play, first half, 16-5 Foxboro. C.C. White guided and stripped to the ball by Hailey Fox. Hailey gives off to Michelle Newman. It's up, won't go. Rebounded, loose ball, but taken over by Westwood. Here's C.C. White. Far side to 44, Tracy Howard. Tracy back to C.C. White. C.C. near side. Andrea Barr. Foul is called. Foul's on number 20, Stephanie Hickox. Fourth team foul on the Warriors. Here's C.C. White, guided by Michelle Newman. Far side to Tracy Howard. Howard moves in. Up and won't go. Offensive rebound off the fingertips of Foxboro. It'll be Westwood ball. Tracy Howard, the inbounds, near side. Back to C.C. White, in the middle to Marta Laskis. And it goes. Marta Saskis, excuse me. 16-7, 11-point Foxboro lead. Excuse me, 9-point Foxboro lead. Hailey Fox. Near side to Michelle Newman. Down low to Jen Brown. Moves up the baseline. And a reverse layup, and it's good. And she's fouled. Jen Brown, big bucket, reverse layup. Restores the 11-point Foxboro lead with a chance to make it 12. Be the biggest lead of the ball game for Foxboro. Jen Brown, again a factor in this game. Foxboro's 1,000-point scorer, a junior. First shot. Goes. So it's a 3-point play. Beauty for Jen Brown. Extends the Foxboro lead to 12, 19-7. C.C. White. Down low here. Shot is up, won't go. Rebounded by Jen Brown. Jen Brown becoming a factor more and more as the game wears on. Michelle Newman to Jen Brown. Jen goes for three. It won't go. Rebounded by Meredith Chase. Chase to number 22, Laura Petrus. Petrus to C.C. White. Corner, back to C.C. White. Back to Andrea Barr. Andrea down low, rejected by Meredith Kochanek. Taken over by Michelle Newman. Michelle slows it down. Over midcourt. Looks down low, taken and put up by Meredith, and it's good. Beautiful offensive play. And Foxboro extends their lead to 21-7, and Bill Riley says, time out. A wonderful display of prowess offensively and defensively by the Foxboro Warrior team as they have extended their lead with 5:51 to play in the first half to 21-7, and who'd have thunk it? Unbelievable. Dennis Robichaux and the rest of the Foxboro Cable Access crew on the campus of Massasoit Community College, where we have an upset in the making. Still early in the game, but Foxboro has extended their lead all the way to 21-7. 14-point lead. The 22-1 Westwood Wolverines in trouble in the early going. Okay, here we go. Jen Brown, Stephanie Hickox, Michelle Newman, Meredith Kochanek. And we'll see if the Warriors can maintain the poise that they've demonstrated all through this tournament. And continuing tonight in the big dance, the finals. Shot up and good by number 44, Tracy Howard. Big bucket there for Westwood, trying to reestablish something here in the first half. Michelle Newman. Back to Hailey Fox. Down low. Stephanie Hickox. Back to Hailey Fox. To Newman. Excuse me. Out of bounds. Off the fingertips of Kochanek. It'll be Westwood ball. And checking into the game, number 21, Allison Fluke, waiting. Looks as if there'll be some. And here is a foul on Jen Brown, as CC White tried to go around outside. And now these substitutions are allowed. Into the game, Allison Fluke. Jen Brown is out. Hailey Fox is out. Tracy Howard in the backcourt. The other side to CC White. Slowing it down. Tracy Howard. Far side CC White. And it is stripped and taken, and a jump ball. And possession will stay with Westwood. Good defense there on the part of the Warriors, mixing it up some. One of the things that Coach Damish said he was going to try to do, throw some different looks. Here's a shot that's off the rim, won't go, rebounded by Withers. Withers to Michelle Newman. Michelle Newman to Allison Fluke. Back to Allison. Allison, reach in there, no foul called. Now it's taken, put up, and here's a foul. Stephanie Hickox is fouled by Tracy Howard. Four minutes, 19 seconds to play in the first half. Foxborough maintaining an 11-point lead at 21-10 over the 22-1 Westwood Wolverines. At the line, number 20, Stephanie Hickox. She puts it up, first shot goes. 22-10. Foxborough lead back up to 12. Second won't go, rebounded. Kochanek has the ball. It's on the floor. She's tied up. Jump is called, but Foxborough will maintain possession. Good offensive board there by Meredith. Michelle Newman, right away, up and won't go. Loose ball, rebounded, and it's Foxborough ball. Number 11, Emily Clark, let the ball go out of bounds, thinking it would be Westwood ball, but it was called the opposite way. Here's Stephanie Hickox to Allison Fluke. It's a three, won't go. Rebounded by number 22, Laura Petru. Here's CC White, down low. Going inside, rejected, and a travel is called as Stephanie Hickox had adequate time to pick the ball up and move it up the floor, but she left her feet and was called travel. Number 4, Kerry Doyle, inbounds to CC White, near side to number 22, Laura Petru. Here's CC White, in the middle. Around the outside they go. CC a three, won't go, off the rim, rebounded by number 22, Laura Petru. Down to number 30, back outside, into 22, Laura Petru. Back to CC White. They play catch. Here's CC waiting. Now the far side. Here's down low, Up and won't go. Air ball rebounded by number 22, but stepped on the out-of-bounds line. The official right there, number 22, Laura Petru, stepped out of bounds. It'll be Foxborough ball. 3 minutes and 20 seconds to play in the first half. Here's Michelle Newman. Michelle slows it down. Finds Stephanie Hickox. Back to Hailey Fox. Hailey down low to Meredith Kochanek, but it's off her fingertips and turned over by C.C. White. And she fiddles and moves in close. Turns around, puts it up, but it won't go. Rebound off the fingertips, and it'll be Foxborough ball. Sarah Withers. Michelle Newman. 2:50 to play in the first half. Foxborough with a 12-point lead at 22-10. Sarah Withers, double teamed, loses the ball again. So Westwood playing good defense here, coming back, and C.C. White with a 2. Foxborough 22, Westwood 12. 10-point Foxborough lead with 2:25 to play in the first half. Here's Michelle Newman, guarded by C.C. White. Michelle gets around it, goes right in, down below. Shot won't go, would have counted anyway, but she's called for traveling. So, a crucial point in the ball game here, where Foxborough is not only unable to do anything offensively, but have committed a couple of defensive. Okay, here's C.C. White. Going down low and all the way to the basket is Tracy Howard. Michelle Newman. Got it closely by C.C. White, and she strips her of the ball, but Michelle able to get the ball back. Exhorting her teammates to come and help her out here. And Meredith Kochanek attempted to throw a pick there. Could have been called. Here's Hailey Fox is fouled by number 22, Laura Petru. Minute 37 to play in the first half. Foxborough 22, Westwood 14, an 8-point Foxborough lead. With Hailey Fox at the line, shooting 2. That is the 6th team foul. First shot won't go. Foxborough really needing something here to turn it around as the momentum you can sense has switched. Michelle Kochanek is out of the game, replaced by number 44, Michelle Lentini. Hailey Fox. Second shot goes. 23-14 Foxborough. 1:36 to play in the first half. Tipped and out of bounds off Foxborough. Tipped by Stephanie Hickox. Here's Laura Petru to inbound the ball to C.C. White. C.C. in the middle. Gives off to Tracy Howard. Back to C.C. White. Back to the middle. Down low and up and good by number 11, Emily Clark. So Westwood beginning to establish their game. Foxborough would want to withstand this pressure by the Westwood defense and good offense. And the momentum has switched here late in the first half. Hailey Fox, double team, gives it off, down low, Michelle Lantini. Shot won't go, and she's called for travel. So the Foxborough lead is down to 7, 23-16. 54 seconds to play in the first half. C.C. White guided by Hailey Fox. All the way over to Tracy Howard. Tracy finds some room, stops, pops, won't go. Rebounded by Stephanie Hickox. Gives off to Michelle Newman. Here's Hailey Fox. Gives off to Hickox. To Michelle Newman. Foxborough trying to play for the last shot. They have 13 on the shot clock and 24 and a half. Here's Michelle Newman. Clock is down to 5. But here's a foul. Nicely done by the Warriors, slowing it down, playing for the last shot, hoping to score the last points of the first half. They have 16.8 seconds to play. Foxboro up 23-16. And Michelle Newman at the line. First goes 24-16. Foxboro in the penalty, as that was the 7th team foul on the Westwood Wolverines. Michelle gets her second. 25-16. Back up to 9 points. Down to 12 seconds to play in the first half. Here's Maureen Sullivan all the way over to CC White. Down in the corner. Good fake. Up and in. Number 14. Excuse me, that was number 44, Tracy Howard. So, the first half has ended with the Foxboro Warriors up over the Westwood Wolverines by 7 points at 25-18. Surprising performance and an excellent one by the Foxboro Warriors as they jump out to a first half lead. And we'll be back with second half action right after this. Between Foxboro and Westwood. Foxboro up by 7 as we begin the second half. And here's a foul by Meredith Kochanek. We bring to the line Emily Clark. So as we begin the second half, the Cinderella Foxboro Warriors maintaining their 7-point lead over the 22-1 Westwood Wolverines. First shot is up and falls. Second shot is good. 25-20, 5-point Foxboro lead. Sarah Withers to inbound the ball to Meredith Kochanek. It's Kochanek, Withers, Fox, Brown, and Newman. Foxboro ball. Full court press employed by the Wolverines here, but here's Hailey Fox going all the way down below. She is fouled as the shot goes up. Fouls on Sandy Matasaskis, the 6-foot senior center of the Westwood Wolverines. We bring Hailey Fox to the line. First shot is good. Nothing but net there for Hailey. Clutch free throw. Foxboro lead back up to 6, 26-20. Here's the second from Hailey Fox. And it's off the rim, won't go. Rebounded and over to CC White. Ball rebounded by Maureen Sullivan. Here's a shot that goes up and in. Number 11, Emily Clark, with a big bucket there for Westwood, bringing them back to within 4. 26-22 Foxboro. Here's Sarah Withers, slowing it down. Over to Michelle Newman. Michelle to Hailey Fox. Down low to Meredith Kochanek. Off her fingertips, but straight to Michelle Newman. Here's Hailey Fox. Down low to Sarah Withers. Withers over to Kochanek. She is fouled. Two-shot foul on 44, Tracy Howard. Bring Kochanek to the line. Game has tightened up here early in the second half. Meredith, first shot goes. Big bucket there. So a couple of clutch free throws Meredith for her second. Second here, the shot goes. 28-22, 6-point Foxborough lead. Hailey Fox on CC White. CC able to get up to Tracy Howard. Tracy down low, back to Howard, over to White. Back to Howard. Off the rim and out, rebounded by Jen Brown. So Foxborough plays good defense there. Here's a ball thrown way up the floor and deflected out of bounds off Maureen Sullivan, so it'll be Foxborough ball. Sarah Withers to inbound. Looking, here's Michelle Newman. Michelle got it by CC White. Looking. Now over to Hailey Fox. Clock down to 15. Hailey Fox back to Michelle Newman. Back to Fox. Fox to Jen Brown, Sarah Withers. Back to Hailey, here's a three, won't go, airbound, but Jen Brown is underneath and puts it up and in. Jen Brown. Was that a pass or was that a shot? We'll call it a pass, great pass. Just under 14 minutes to play in the game. Foxborough lead back up to 8 at 30-22. Here's Tracy Howard for a three. Off the rim, won't go. Rebounded offensively by Emily Clark. Turns around, won't go. Meredith Kochanek with the ball. Gives off to Michelle Newman. Michelle bringing the ball up the floor. Over to Hailey. Here's a three. Up and no good, but Jen Brown gets the rebound, and she's tied up, and a jump ball is called. Be Foxborough ball. Jen Brown not too pleased with the call. Michelle Newman will inbounds. Foxborough with an 18-point lead and 13.5 minutes to play in the game. Here's Sarah Withers driving, stripped, but maintains possession. Back to Jen Brown. Jen goes in, pops, won't go. Rebounded by number 30, Heather Bennett. Bennett pushes it all the way up the floor, and a foul is called, and they're calling it a defensive foul on Hailey Fox, and it was a call that from here looked as if could have gone the other way. Sarah Withers out. Stephanie Hickox in. Hickox, Kochanek, Jen Brown, Hailey Fox, and Michelle Newman. The Foxborough foul. 13-17 to play in the game. Foxborough with a 30-23 lead, 6-point lead. Stephanie Hickox to inbound the ball, gives it to Hailey Fox. Hailey got it closely by CC White, but gets it off to Michelle Newman, who goes straight down the floor, dishes off to Meredith Kochanek, up and in. Nice play by Michelle Newman as she got the ball down low to Meredith Kochanek, who laid it up and in. 32-24 Foxborough, 8-point lead, 12:58 to play in the game. CC White. And picked off, but taken back by Westwood. CC White. Got it by Hailey Fox. Here's the corner to Matasauskas. Down low, up, rebounded, no good. And for whatever reason, the buzzer goes off, but play continues. Here's Hailey Fox going around her point, and she's fouled. Fouls on Heather Bennett. As Hailey Fox got position on her and forced the foul, and timeout called by Bill Riley and the Westwood Wolverines, with the Foxborough Warriors maintaining an 8-point lead, and we have 12:28 to play in the game. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank the cable access crew who made it over here this afternoon on short notice and put the game together for you so that we can bring you a presentation of this final game of the Division III South Tournament. And many thanks to Jim Darlington and Cheryl Darlington, Corey Shepherdson, Derek Kelly, Gary Nash, and myself, Dennis Robershep. Glad we were able to put it together, folks, because it's been a dandy. How are we doing? All right, thank you very much. We want to keep it going here. Foxborough maintaining an 8-point lead, 32-24. Playing tough defense and have been able to execute the game plan that Coach Damish had talked about early on in having his team dictate the pace of the game. And they have matched up very well after having suffered a 20-point loss back on February 18th. They have led the entire way. Hailey Fox at the line. First is good. Nothing but net. Clutch free throws here by the Warriors in the second half. Off the rim and out. Rebounded by Heather Bennett. Heather gives off to CC White. And a foul called on Hailey Fox. CC White is such a speedster at 5 feet 4 inches, can really present all kinds of problems for a defense, but Foxborough has handled her very well. Here she is again. Here's a three put up, and it goes. Number 22, Laura Petru. So, it is a 6-point Foxborough lead, 33-27. Here's Michelle Newman. Michelle slows it down, which is what the coach wants them to do. Here's Hailey Fox looking inside. She's guarded closely, but here's Michelle Newman. Clock down to 7. Put up and won't go off the rim. Rebounded by Heather Bennett. Westwood with an opportunity to pull within 4 here. Slowing it down. This is the Foxborough pace, though. This is the pace that the Warriors want. Down low, got it by Kochanek. Stripped to the ball is number 11, Emily Clark. Here's Newman to Kochanek, over to the ball, and off the rim and out. Rebounded and back the other way. Here we go, up and down. Up and down we go. A prayer thrown up, rebounded, and stepped on the line, out of bounds. It'll be Foxborough ball. Heather Bennett rebounded, but was unable to keep her feet in bounds. And we're down to 11:02 to play in the game. And the Warriors maintain their 6-point lead at 33-27 as we have Westwood substitutions. Out of the game, number 22, Laura Petru. Into the game, number 30, Heather Bennett. And unable, after being guarded closely by CC White, Stephanie Hickok's unable to inbounds the ball and is called on it. So the possession goes over to Westwood. Tracy Howard to CC White. Back to Howard. In the middle to Noskis. And here's a shot that's partially deflected, but the ball's on the floor and dished off to Jen Brown. Dished off nicely by Stephanie Hickox. Again, she goes to the floor and comes up with the ball. Here's Michelle Newman. Here's Hailey Fox. Hailey looking. Got it closely, but here's Jen Brown able to get loose. She comes inside and is fouled. Jen looks to be a little bit in pain as a result of that last drive. The Warriors have played very well as a team. They have their leaders, but they have all performed magnificently against a team that has been the Tri-Valley champion for 26 straight years. 22-1. But with 10:26 to play in the game, the Warriors are up by 7. Make that 8, 35-27. Here's all the way down the floor, but thrown away. And the pressure beginning to show here as Westwood uncharacteristically throws the ball away. Another substitution for Westwood. Heather Bennett out. And Emily Clark back in. Here's Michelle Newman, who gave it up nicely, and up the floor to Hailey Fox. Hailey going all the way down, driving, stops, pops, and it's good. Hailey Fox, big bucket. 37-27, 10-point Foxborough lead. We're down to 10:06 to play in the game. Here's CC White who says, time out. And the Foxborough Warriors hang tough, have a 10-point lead. We're down to 10:03 to play in this game, this final match. Oh, James, please. Come on now, let's get back on the ball game here. Based on the crowd reaction, it's very quiet in the gymnasium here at Massasoit Community College in Brockton. And I would have to say that the crowd is probably pretty evenly split. But you have to sense that the Foxborough crowd is anticipating the unthinkable, whereas the Westwood crowd is wondering if their Chargers can pull this one out. They're in a dogfight. There's no question about it. There's 10 minutes and 3 seconds to play in the game. It's Westwood ball. Tracy Howard. Back to number 22, Laura Petru. Down low to CC White, guided by Jen Brown. Now back in the middle. To the far side. Tracy Howard. Tipped but maintained. And here's Laura going to the hoop, but she's called for a travel. Great defense on the part of the Warriors as they come up big at another point in this ball game. Stopping the drive. We're down under 10 minutes, 9:48 to play. Foxborough maintaining a 10-point lead, 37-27. Here's Hailey Fox, stops, pops, air ball. It'll be Westwood ball. CC White slows it down. Dishes off to the far side. Laura Petru, back to White, back to Petru. Here's a three, air ball, but a foul is called. Foul's on number 20, Stephanie Hickox. The third team foul. Check that, fourth. So each team with 4 fouls here in the second half. Laura Petru at the line, 9:29 to play. A 9-point Foxborough lead at 37-28. And Coach Bill Riley decides on a timeout at this point of the game, thinking that if the free throw were missed, they would want to be in a position to rebound and go back up for 3. So the tension is building. We're down inside 10 minutes, 9.5 to go, 9:29 to be precise. Foxborough maintaining a 9-point lead. Have played with a great deal of character here in the second half. Some clutch free throws made in the early going of the second half. Hailey Fox and Meredith Kochanek in particular. And then defensively, have been able to keep the vaunted Wolverine offense at bay. Westwood was able at one stage to get within 4, but that's as close as they've gotten. And back to the 4 they come. Hickox, Kochanek, Brown, Newman, and Fox. Be the second of 2. 37-28. Laura Petru with the line. Shot is up and good. (37-29). And good. 37-30, 7-point Foxborough lead. Michelle Newman. And here's an attempted steal. The ball is off number 30, Hailey Fox, and it'll be Westwood ball. Coach Damish not pleased with that call. Here's C.C. White over to Tracy Howard. Back to White. Down in the corner to Petru. Back to White. Big battle under the boards. And here's a dish off to Matasaskis. Sandy Matasaskis, 6-foot center, brings Westwood back to within 5, 37-32. Foxborough slowing it down. Michelle Newman. Guarded closely by C.C. White. Michelle down underneath to Stephanie Hickox. Back to Hailey Fox. Hailey gets her pick. Sets up the three, but dishes down low to Meredith Kochanek with a nice layup. 39-32. Foxborough lead back up to 7. Here's Tracy Howard. Dishes back to Matasaskis, who puts it up and in. Sandy Matasaskis, 2 big buckets. And here's a tip and a steal. Tracy Howard gives off to C.C. White. C.C. is fouled. Down low by Michelle Newman. So the lead is down to 5, 39-34, 8:15 to play. Be a non-shooting foul. The 5th on Foxborough in the second half. Westwood has 4, and Bill Riley calls timeout. He has to like the way the turn of events here midway through the second half, where Foxborough had played with such character early on. 2 big buckets down low by Sandy Matasaskis has brought Westwood back to within 5, 39-34. And again, with this timeout, the crowd has come down to a very low decibel level. Interesting. So the buzzer calls the teams back to the floor. And neither huddle is breaking up with any urgency. Here we go. Foxborough still up by 5. It'll be Kochanek, Brown, Hickox, Newman, and Fox. Westwood ball. Tracy Howard to inbound. Into Laura Petru. Back to Howard. Petru. C.C. White. Down low to Matasaskis. She goes around way back to the near side to Tracy Howard, who gives off to C.C. White. Back to Howard, looking to throw it up. Here's a drive to the hoop, and a nice layup all the way through. Found daylight, Laura Petru. 39-36, 3-point Foxborough lead. Here's Michelle Newman being pressed in the backcourt. Michelle watched closely. Here's Hailey Fox. Throws the ball away. And here's a breakaway. And a layup won't go, but it's rebounded on the follow-up. And 2 easy layups were missed. And here's a foul called underneath on number 44, Tracy Howard. Number 5, C.C. White went in all alone. Missed her layup, was followed up by Tracy Howard, who missed her layup before the Foxborough defense came back into the picture, and were able to get in back underneath and were fouled and get possession of the ball. Kochanek inbounds to Sarah Withers, who's back in the game. Here's Stephanie Hickox on the far side. Back to Michelle Newman. Warriors looking to slow it down. Here's Fox to Jen Brown. Sarah Withers. Down low to Meredith Kochanek. Up over Matasaskis, and it won't go. And here's a jump ball. That will be possession to Westwood. So Westwood trailing only by 3 with 7:05 to play. Both teams with 5 fouls. Here's Laura Petru, down low. Dish off, and a foul called on Sarah Withers, I believe. 24, Sarah Withers called on the foul. That's the 6th foul of the second half and will be a non-shooting foul. 6:56 to play. Warriors clinging to a 3-point lead. CC White, Laura Petrie. And the ball is off Sandy Matasaskis, and it'll be Foxborough ball. Sarah Withers will inbound as Westwood has instituted a full court press, and Sarah throws the ball away. Good defense there on the part of Westwood. Was able to force an errant pass, inbound pass by Sarah Withers. So Sarah is replaced now by Stephanie Hickox. 6:47 to play. Here's CC White. CC all the way to the other side to number 22, Laura Petrie, down low. Here's the shot by Matasaskis. Sandy Matasaskis with some clutch hoops here in the second half. Brings Westwood to within one. We're down to 6:29 to play in the game. Here's Michelle Newman, gives off to Jen Brown. Jen down low, spins up and in, and she's fouled. Jen Brown, all by herself. Twisting, turning, threw the ball up, it went, and she's fouled. Brings Foxborough back to a 3-point lead at 41-38. And Jen will have the opportunity to convert her 3-point play. Big clutch bucket by Jen Brown. And the shot is nothing but net. Jen Brown. Crucial point of the ball game. Resets the Foxborough lead at 4, 42-38. We have 6:13 to play in the game. CC White in the middle, guarded by Hailey Fox. Jen Brown, down low. Shot up, off the rim, rebounded by Jen Brown. Jen slows it down, dishes off to Michelle Newman. Jen Brown just having a fantastic stretch here in the second half. Here's Michelle Newman going around the Hailey Fox pick, throws it back to Hickox, who puts it up and in. Stephanie Hickox on a deflected pass, and the shot went. Foxborough by 6, 44-38. Meredith Kochanek guilty of that foul on Westwood's number 11, Emily Clark. So Laura Petrie goes out. Maureen Sullivan, number 10, is back in. First goes 44-39, Emily Clark. Second goes 44-40, 4-point Foxborough lead. Here's Michelle Newman, slowing it down, guarded by CC White. Newman comes back and through the hands of Hailey Fox. And here's Tracy Howard, who puts it up and out, in and out, rebounded underneath, and fouled was Emily Clark. Fouls on number 20, Stephanie Hickox. So Foxborough, under the pressure of the Westwood defense, throwing the ball away on a couple of occasions here in the second half, which has really hurt them. But to their credit, they've been able to bounce back and still maintain a 4-point lead at 44-40. Emily Clark's first shot goes. Timeout called by Foxborough. Coach Damish has his team clinging to a 3-point lead. 5:16 to play in the game. Members of the crowd getting ready for St. Patrick's Day and whatever else the season might hold. Westwood back to within 3 points. Foxborough has not made it easy on themselves up to this point in the game. This is the closest that Westwood has been. Previously they had been to within 4 points. Now they're within 3, and they still have a second shot to go at the free throw line. So as the Warriors come back onto the floor, it's Jen Brown, Meredith Kochanek, Stephanie Hickox, Michelle Newman, and Hailey Fox. Emily Clark back at the line, trying to bring her team to within 2. And does. Warriors 44, Wolverines 42, 5:15 to play in the game. 2-point Foxborough lead. Michelle Newman guided closely by C.C. White. Michelle spins away, goes back toward the middle, dishes off to Hailey Fox. Hailey in the middle to Jen Brown. Jen pumps, goes toward the hoop. The shot goes, and she's fouled. Jen Brown. With another opportunity for Jen Brown to complete a 3-point play. She has restored a 4-point Foxborough lead at 46-42. And comes up short on that shot, but Jen with a clutch hoop there. 4-point Foxborough lead. C.C. White guided by Hailey Fox. Here's Tracy Howard. C.C. White, opposite corner to Emily Clark. Back to White, back to Howard. White, Clark, drives, baseline. Ball taken, and a foul is called. I believe the foul is on Jen Brown. The 8th foul on the Warriors, 9th foul. And Tracy Howard for the Wolverines goes out, bringing back in number 22, Laura Petru. 4:35 to play. Foxborough with a 4-point lead. Maureen Sullivan at the line, hits her first. And two clutch free throws there. Foxborough up only by 2 with 4.5 minutes to play in this final Division III South game. Jen Brown spins, backs to Hailey Fox. Hailey looks, gives off to Hickox. Hickox with a 3, short and out of bounds. So the Westwood Wolverines in a position here with 4 minutes and 16 minutes to play to be able to tie the game for the first time. They trail 46-44. C.C. White brings it up very deliberately. Foxborough backcourt pressure falls off. Here's Emily Clark back to C.C. White to Tracy Howard. To C.C. White. To Emily Clark. Back to White. To Howard. Clock down to 10. Back down low. Up to the hoop and won't go. Rebounded down low, and it's off Westwood. Foxborough ball off the fingertips of Heather Bennett. 3 minutes and 50 seconds to play. Foxborough clinging to a 2-point lead. 46-44. Newman, guided by White. Double team. Gets the ball over to Hailey Fox. Hailey goes all the way. Stops down low to Kochanek, and it's good. Damish exhorting his team to come back and play defense. 48-44. C.C. White to Tracy Howard. Tracy fakes down low to Matasaskis. Up and in. Sandy Matasaskis with a big bucket. Back to within 2. Here's Hailey Fox. Hailey gets it off to Michelle Newman. Michelle turns off. Hailey Fox. Looking, guided closely by Tracy Howard. Dishes off to Stephanie Hickox. Clock inside 10 at 9. Here's Jen Brown over the back by Emily Clark. Fouls on Emily Clark. Jen Brown will go to the line. That's the 8th foul. Both teams now in the bonus situation. Jen Brown back to the line. We're inside 3 minutes to play in the game, 2:53. Foxborough clinging to a 2-point lead at 48-46. Jen Brown at the line. And a timeout is called. And the ball has gone over to Westwood. I'll be the first to admit that basketball is not my long suit, but I don't know what happened there. And here's Meredith Kochanek taking that ball off the backboard and gives it off to Michelle Newman. Here's Jen Brown in the corner, spins, goes back inside, throws it up and in, and she's fouled again. Jen Brown with an unbelievable effort here, carrying the team on her shoulders with clutch bucket after clutch bucket. As Westwood gets within range, she comes back and takes it on her own. And she's only a junior. We'll get to see her again next year. But this year has been quite a treat. Already at over 1,000 points in her Foxborough career. Jen Brown, nothing but net. It's in. 51-46, 5-point Foxborough lead. We're inside 2.5 minutes to play in the game. CC White, near side to 22. Laura Petru, now it's down low, turnaround jumper won't go, rebounded by Jen Brown. Brown dishes off to Newman, slowing it down. Brown to Hailey Fox, back to Brown. Excuse me, Michelle Newman. Michelle all the way in and is fouled on her drive to the hoop as she attempted to dish off. But she'll take the foul and go to the line. Michelle Newman with an opportunity to extend the 5-point Foxborough lead with 2 minutes and 4 seconds to play in the game, and the Foxborough fans love it. We have an upset of epic proportions in the offing if the Warriors can hold off the vaunted Westwood Wolverines for another 2 minutes and 4 seconds. They maintain a 5-point lead at 51-46 and will be going to the line. Michelle Newman will be getting her free throws. Both teams are in the bonus. And I don't know about anybody else, but I'm emotionally drained. Where's that color man when you need him? Honest to goodness, I would have to apologize because my knowledge of the intricacies of basketball are limited, obviously. But I don't know what the heck was going on there where Foxborough had possession of the ball. Jen Brown was to be going to the foul line. And for whatever reason, possession of the ball was given over to Westwood. Back onto the floor come the Wolverines. It'll be number 15, Sandy Matasaskis. 44, Tracy Howard. Number 11, Emily Clark. Number 5, CC White. And number 22, Laura Petru. Michelle Newman at the line. She'll shoot 2. First is no good. Round the rim and out. Here's the second that goes. 52-46, 6-point Foxborough lead. CC White brings it up the floor. We're inside 2 minutes. Tracy Howard, CC White. Tracy Howard, a 3, won't go. Rebounded by Matasaskis, and it's good. And Jen Brown is on the floor in obvious pain, holding her right ankle. Minute 43 to play. Hush obviously over the crowd. as the star of the game is on the floor. Foxborough's Jen Brown with 1 minute and 43 seconds to play in the game. Foxborough up by 52-48, a 4-point lead. Warriors on the sideline looking on with obvious concern as their leader is lying on her back on the floor with 1 minute and 43 seconds to play in this final match. A game that the Warriors have led from start to finish, and as we get down to the very end of this exciting final match against a team that is 22-1, that has 26 consecutive Tri-Valley League championships, and the Warriors, if they can hold on for another 1 minute and 43 seconds, will have defeated that team. But more immediate concern, they're flexing her knee. I thought initially she was grabbing her ankle, but they're flexing her knee. She's still in pain, but has been able to extend the leg for the first time. But she's in obvious pain. Taking obvious time to ensure that she's okay. Now she's on her feet, testing the ankle, moving very slowly, gingerly, shaking off any assistance met by her teammates. And she's attempting a run. We'll see if she's able to continue. Coach Damish calls Sarah Withers from the bench, number 24. She'll come into the game. Jen Brown will sit. Timeout is called. So, more emotion that we have to deal with. Jen Brown standing up, very upset with the turn of events here, holding her head. She has been the only player in this matchup that has stood above the rest. And she's running in circles, hoping to work out the kinks in the leg. I think it's ankle. Still trying to jump on it. Taking it very, very slowly. From the other side, Coach Bill Riley looking down to see how the opposition will react to this quirky turn of events. It'll be Foxboro ball. Jen wants so badly to return to this game. Here's Meredith Kochanek, who dishes off to Michelle Newman, going all the way down. Now she slows it up. Goes back to Hailey Fox. Hailey slowing it down, guarded closely. Here's Michelle Newman. Guarded by C.C. White. Dishes off, and a foul is called. Good slow down offense on the part of the Warriors, forcing a foul by Laura Petru. We're down inside a minute and a half. 1 minute and 28 seconds to play. Foxborough with a 4-point lead at 52-48, and Jen Brown is back in the game. A courageous performance, and I'm sure that she wants to be part of this if they're able to hold on. And a clutch bucket there. Hailey Fox shooting the second of two. 53-48, 5-point Foxborough lead. Second won't go, rebounded by Matasaskis. Gives it up to Tracy Howard. Minute 22 to play. Tracy Howard to C.C. White. C.C. White, Tracy Howard, C.C. White. Near side to 22, Laura Petru. Got it by Jen Brown. In the middle. Here's Petru, a three. Won't go. Rebounded by Hailey Fox. Hailey Fox is fouled. Number clock. Number 11 forced in a position where she had to take the foul. That is the 10th of the half. Foxboro in the bonus. And another big spot for senior captain Hailey Fox. With each point that gets added at this stage, we're down to a minute 2. It drives the nail a little bit further into the coffin. And Hailey Fox with a clutch bucket. Foxboro lead back up to 6. Honest to God, I feel like Al Michaels at the 1980 Olympics. This dream could come true. Hailey Fox with 2. Timeout call by Foxboro. 1 minute and 2 seconds to play in this game. The Foxboro Warriors maintaining a 7-point lead, 55-48. And to think that I was going to go bowling tonight. Don't do it, James. Don't do it. Hey, this is my bowling outfit. What can I say? I forgot my shirt. 1 minute and 2 seconds to play. The Foxboro Warriors have reestablished a 7-point lead here late in the game. Clutch free throws by Hailey Fox. Tremendous courage displayed by Jen Brown, who was down on the floor in obvious pain, clutching her ankle, refused assistance to the sidelines, sat, got up, tested the ankle, wanted so badly to return to the game, came back into the game, and the Warriors are in a position, if they can hold on for 62 more clicks of the clock, of upsetting the 22-1 Westwood Wolverines. Here's CeCe White to Tracy Howard. Tracy down low, back to Howard in the middle, to Matasaskis. She's guarded. Here's a 3 thrown up and off the rim and no good. Rebounded, ball on the floor. A foul is called. Sandy Matasaskis will go to the line to shoot 2. With 43.7 seconds to play in this game, barring a tie, of course. 55-48. Foxboro up by 7. It's Kochanek, Brown, Fox, Newman, and Hickox. With 43.7 of probably some of the biggest seconds that they'll have to look back on in their young lives. And this is the stuff that dreams are made of. Matasaskis hits them both, bringing Westwood back to within 6. Full court pressure down low, but Jen Brown able to get the ball off to Hailey Fox, and in the backcourt, Jen Brown is fouled. And look at the courage displayed by Jen Brown. She'll go to the line. 35.4 seconds to play. Foxboro with a 6-point lead. Apprehension on the part of Westwood. Controlled optimism on the side of Foxboro. Jen Brown, the first of 2 is good. Jen Brown. For her second. 56-49 Foxboro. Jen Brown. With second won't go. Rebounded by 22, Laura Petru. Quickly up the floor to CeCe White. CeCe trying to go all the way down below, but dishes off to Tracy Howard, who throws up a 3 that won't go, and it's rebounded by Michelle Newman, and she's fouled. Fouls on number 22, Laura Petru. We're under 25 seconds at 24.6. 7-point Foxboro lead. The Warriors on the verge of pulling one of the biggest upsets that I'm aware of, and I would have to say we're looking at history in the making. Westwood Wolverines 22-1 during their season. 20-point victors over Foxboro a couple of weeks ago on February 18th. Came into the gymnasium on the campus of Massasoit Community College and are very likely to be beaten by a Foxboro Warriors squad that displayed tremendous courage. Here's a three from the outside, won't go, rebounded by Hailey Fox. I'm sorry, that's Stephanie Hickox with the rebound. She's fouled. 12.8 seconds to play. Foxboro with a 9-point lead. Stephanie Hickox with an opportunity to add to it. Coach Dan Damish exhorting his troops to get back and play defense. This is going to be ball game. The Foxboro Warriors are about to upset the Westwood Warriors and win the Division III South Finals and become champion. And Coach Damish allows the rest of the team to get onto the floor to take part in this magic moment. Stephanie Hickox, good. Foxboro up by 10. Jen Brown, the courageous Jen Brown, comes off the floor to congratulations from her teammates. Stephanie. Good. 11 points. 11-point Foxboro lead. 12.8 seconds to go. Coach Damish ready to celebrate. Here comes Westwood down the floor. We're inside 10 seconds. Here's a throw up. Won't go. And it does. High off the rim. But the game is over. And the Foxboro Warriors celebrate. plan that you had coming into the game, you were able to execute. Was that true?
Yeah, it wasn't me that executed, it was the kids. You know, I gave them the game plan, I told them in the locker room, I said, you kids, you're going to be average players, above average, you're going to be warriors. Warriors go out and do the extra things. And they, unbelievable, all five, they executed.
How about the courage of Jen Brown?
Incredible. It's just not the first time she's played when she's hurt, but she's a great player. It's a great team ethic.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much, I appreciate it.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Meredith Kochanek, senior, congratulations on your championship.
Thanks.
Impressions on the game?
We're just so happy. We were really worried about it. We were kind of intimidated coming in because they beat us by 20 points, but we tried to put that behind us. It was a great win. We just tried the best we could, and I'm so happy.
Led all the way. You can't ask for much more than that. How about the courage of your teammate, Jen Brown?
She did awesome. She just did awesome. It was great to see. I know she was hurting at the end, but she did a great job at the end. I'm really proud of her. We all played it together as a team. We played great.
Thank you very much for stopping by. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Can we get Jen? Is Jen over there? Can we get Jen? Where's Jen? Is she? Okay. Would you ask her to come over when she can? How about a couple of teammates? Teammates. Come on, teammates. Teammates, come on. Come on, let's go. Where is the trophy? Yeah, where's the trophy? You have it right here. Come on over. Come on, everybody. All right. The Division III South champion, Foxboro Warriors. Here they are. Impressions, how'd it go?
Can't say we can pick anything, you know?
What now? What's next for you guys?
Then we're thinking ahead into Disney.
Congratulations on a great performance. We'll see you at the fleet. Jen is over there. She's being interviewed. I'd like to get her. If we can get her, that'd be wonderful. The 12, yeah. Michelle Newman. Okay, you all set? Michelle Newman, your impressions after being Division III South champions?
Very excited.
I bet. You had a great game, and talking to your coach early in the game, he said he wanted to have you guys slow things down. It looks as if you were the one who was really responsible for doing that. Talk a little bit about what you were doing as far as executing the game plan.
CC White is such a good player, and it's like impossible to stop her, but we did a really good job on slowing her down. And if you slow her down, you slow down the whole team.
But also, you're controlling the ball, taking the ball up the floor. It seems as if the job came to you, really, because whenever there was an offensive board, the ball was just off to you.
Yeah, we were working on that all week, then just doing the same things over and over and over, and we did it perfectly tonight.
Yes, you did, certainly. Congratulations on a great victory.
Thanks a lot.
Okay, thank you. Coach Dan Damish is here to talk to us a little bit. Coach, I know that we talked a little bit before the game. You said, we don't want to be in awe of this team, even though we had a recent blowout with them. We feel as if we can play with them, and you did. And how did you accomplish that?
Well, I get on these kids all year long. I tell them you need to be tough. You need to play with confidence. You're as good as Westwood. The only reason they beat you last time is because they thought they were better than you. So I told these kids before the game, you got to think that you're great shooters, great defenders, great rebounders, because it's all up here with this team. And they finally played, they played great all year, but they saved the best for the South Sectional final.
They certainly did. You beat a heck of a team, and you did a great job and executed your game plan to a T. Will you do anything different as time goes on?
I don't have the foggiest idea when I even do it when I leave here. I know we're playing Swampscott. I have to get a scouting report on them. I'm very superstitious. I don't like to scout games until we win. But we're going to do a couple of different things, sure. Because Westwood was so fast, we ran three-quarter traps to try to slow them down. It worked perfectly.
Yes, it
did.
The
kids did it. It wasn't me. It was the kids.
Great job, Coach. Thanks for stopping by. We'll see you at the Fleet.
Thank you.
All right, Dan. How you doing?
Good.
Was it your ankle or your knee?
My ankle.
Is it your ankle?
Yes.
Okay. Let me know when you're ready. Okay, we're back. Thanks again. We have with us the courageous Jen Brown, who not only was injured and looking as if she wasn't going to get off the floor there toward the end, but certainly came up with some clutch buckets early in the second half when momentum was going back the other way. How did you see that performance early in the second half especially?
I don't know, I just told them, get me the ball. I wanted to win. If I took it, I could drive to the hoop and score, and I got fouled, and a few times I made the shot, and I just knew how important it was, and I don't know, I just really wanted to win more than
It
anything.
seems as if I haven't seen all the games, but I've seen the only game I missed in the playoffs was the Canton game, but it seems as if you have really turned it up a notch. Do you feel as if you're in the zone?
Definitely, yeah. The whole season it wasn't too good for me at all. I can't use a word, and I totally know that, we got to go find the tournament. I got to turn it up. I got to turn it up for myself, for my confidence, because it wasn't there all season, and now it's there, 100%.
It certainly showed. Congratulations on a great effort. We'll see you at the Fleet.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Who's this gentleman? Who's this gentleman?
Foxborough's best sports fan, John Barrows.
John.
How you doing?
Nice to meet you. Dennis Overshin.
Nice meeting you.
Is it John Barrows?
Johnny Barrows.
Johnny Barrows. We're here with Johnny Barrows after this tremendous victory for the Foxborough High School girls basketball team. And this man, I guess, is a sports historian in town. How does this rate with any of them?
It's one of the best.
Was it ever in doubt?
Not to me.
It certainly looked
me at the end.
when they came back to within 4, but they led the whole game. They were up by 10, 12, and then right at the end they came back, but they held on nicely.
Oh, they're playing a good ball club.
Yes, they are.
Westwood's a good team. So I never used to go to girls' games at all.
Not anymore.
Not anymore.
Unbelievable. I have to admit that I'm a new convert myself, but this is great action.
Super. Get the best. And Sarah Bain got in there. She started out. I shouldn't say that. These kids are good.
Long history and a proud history for the Warriors in girls basketball.
Right.
Thank you for stopping by, John.
That's okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
All righty. Who is it? Oh, okay.
Dan Brown's mother, blue coat right
Okay.
there.
All right.
Oh, are you serious?
Actually, we'd like to have you on camera by yourself, if that's okay. Just for a minute. Just.
Let me hold it. I will. Wait for me right there.
Foxborough Cable Access.
It's okay. As long as it's not nasty.
I guess the only way to introduce is to say that this is the mother of Jen Brown.
Yes, I am.
Feelings on your daughter's performance this evening?
She was awesome. She was awesome.
Is that all you can say?
She played with desire and intensity, and she wanted it, and it showed all night.
And how did you feel when she was writhing in pain on the floor late in the second half?
Because she does have a bad ankle. I was dying. but she's okay. Her motto for tournament time is suck it up. I knew she would.
And she did.
Yes, she did. So we're going to go home and ice it.
Ah, well, good idea. Monday isn't that far away.
No, so we'll ice it and rest it.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Congratulations, and I'm sure it'll be a fun family celebration.
Oh, it will. Thanks.
Okay.
You better make sure I look good. I don't even have makeup on today.
What do you think? What about Al?
I can't reach over there. Right. Even get him for it.
Al Sozio?
Yeah. Al. That's a little wrap up with some Dennis. That's a little wrap up with them, right?
Yeah, okay. Okay, once again, the voice of the Foxborough Warriors, Al Sozio, joins us here now. And Al, certainly was someone who is more familiar with the history of the programs. How does this rank?
Huge, absolutely huge. In some respects, it's probably better than our other wins, which were huge, simply because it's hard to do it twice. And to come back here 2 times in 3 years and win it is, it's incredible. I damn near cried.
How does this team stack up against some of the great Foxborough teams?
Very well, very, very well. They can play as well as some of the great teams that we've had in the past. I'm sure of it.
And I'm sure that you'll be there at the Fleet on Monday.
Oh, I always say to those things is the perfect Catholic. Absolutely, no question. I tell the kids the last 2-3 days I go in the gym and I pitch and I come out and they defend the practice. We can do this. We can beat them. Yesterday I said we can beat them. We will beat them. And I was right.
Very good.
Thank God.
And a great job on the national anthem the last game at Foxborough.
Oh, thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Al Sozio, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you. See ya. Coach? I think it's Monday.
Didn't want to wrap up unless we can get Bob over here.
Nice to meet you.
Hi.
Bob Brown?
How you doing?
Okay. How do you do? Okay, we've had the mother of the star of the game, and so this is the father of the star of the game. This is Mr. Bob Brown. How do you feel?
I feel great. It was a great game, great team game. The whole team just came together when they had to. It was unbelievable.
Were you concerned when your daughter was lying in pain?
A little bit, but Jen's tough. Jen's tough. She'll get up, walk it off, come back in, hop up and down the floor on one leg. She's a tough kid.
I mentioned to her that it seems as if that within the last couple of games, it seems like she's playing, as they say, in the zone, and she seems to think so too.
Her scoring prowess that, she was famous for her first 2 years. She's definitely in the zone. Taking the ball to the hole, hitting the outside, the free throws. Dropping the ball off. She's doing very well.
Anything that you could attribute that to? Any changes?
Hard work. Hard work. She works hard at what she does.
Well, congratulations. I'm sure that it'll be a nice family celebration in the Brown household. And ice down that ankle for Monday.
Already got coach's instructions all night. Ice it down. Don't go out.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
You very much, Bob.
Okay. Thanks.
Okay. Oh, okay. Hailey?
Good there, Tim, huh? Good they done that.
Okay, we all set? Okay, Hailey Fox has joined us. Hailey, congratulations on a great performance out there.
Thank
you. Had
you.
some clutch free throws in the second half. How did you feel about it, the performance this evening?
Oh, I felt good. We came out with back-to-back threes. I mean, it's just, we wanted it so bad. We started off, our season was, we had some troubles with the team and stuff, but we came together at the end. We really did.
And having had a 20-point game against Westwood just recently, and to come back and play them this way must have been taking a special effort on the team's part.
Yeah, we knew we could do it because the first game, we were within one at halftime, and then at the end we sort of gave up. We just knew this time we couldn't give up.
And you didn't. And congratulations on a great job. Good luck in the finals.
Thanks.
Okay. Okay, so as we look at the empty gymnasium here on the campus of Massasoit Community College, the Foxborough Warrior girl team has upset #1 seeded Westwood Wolverines and are on their way to the Fleet Center for a game against, I believe, Swampscott on Monday. So, Lord willing, the rest of the Cable Access team will be joining me there, hopefully, and we'll follow this through right to its very end as Foxborough, again, for the second time in 3 years, is the MIAA Division III South champion. Dennis Robichaud with the rest of the crew. We'll see you next time.
Go ahead, guys.